Hello, I am the Hollow. Welcome to part 3 of my review for the Power Rangers Beast Morpher figures by Hasbro. Today I'm reviewing the Beast Bots, known as Buddy Roys in the Japanese version. Sorry for the long wait on my videos. Well, those of you that were waiting, since I guess I'm not popular. I should have made an intro video before I made my first review video. Anyway, I'm reviewing these 3 figures. Today, in Japan, these were known as Bloody Roids. And in addition to being companions and friends to the Rangers, they also serve as the controller consoles for the Megazords. Like Jax here, for instance. See, in the Japanese version for the Zords, they had like the faces for the Zords, and on the back were like miniature representations of the figures, which were they were quite mini. Anyway, sorry for a long wait on the review. My mic, I was having trouble with my mic, and whoops. Yeah, he falls apart. Anyway, let's begin. Anyway, without further ado, let us begin. Alright, for the remainder of this video, I'll be wearing the Beast Morpher. Now let's begin. Now, Jax here is the Beast Bot for Zoe, and is also the control console for the Beast Chopper Zord. Look to my review for the Beast Chopper Zord and the Wheeler Zord for the Japanese name. Now, Jax here, as you can tell, is a little robot, and next to Zoe, he's right there, like the shortest basic figure I've ever seen in my life. I mean, look. I mean, seriously, without his ears, he doesn't even reach Zoe's skirt. With his ears not up. By the reason they come down is because this came with a little like helicopter piece, but I lost it. It also comes with these carrots here. But now, well, first it wouldn't serve any much of a purpose. They do actually serve a purpose in letting you place this key here, which has Jax's face on it, as you can plainly see. Slide it on the carrot. One of the carrots, and voila! And it does look kind of goofy, but it's still very, very cool. Still kind of cool. Now, it's fine. Now, I told you that these each serve as a control console for one of the Zords. And I'm pretty sure y'all can tell what it is for this one. It's the ears. You can somewhat recreate hold on. This is basically how it might look in the cockpit. I mean, they're a little lopsided because I had used some Lego set as a makeshift chair, but anyway. The Jax figure, as for the articulation of the Jax figure, it's got 360 head rotation, 360 arm rotation. Arms do not move in and out, and there are only wheels on like the hands. There's no like moving wheels on the bottom of the feet, which I find to be a little counterproductive. Anyway, in its Morphex key, the blade kind of looks like a carrot, which is quite fitting with the animal motif. Now, next up we have Smash. The control console for the Beast Wheeler Zord. Now, I can't really recreate the intro image because the face is so small, but here's what I've managed to work with. Yeah, that's about it. Anyway, Smash! Unlike Jax Beast Bot released in the basic figure line, Smashing Cruise as well as Steel were released in the deluxe figure line. Sold primarily at Target, from what I could see. Anyway, he is very well proportioned. His movement is a little limited by pipe things on his arms, which can be rectified by removing that, bringing up just a little bit more movement. Its key right here, which has a clear blue blade. Like you can sort of see my finger through there. Not sure if you can though. It slides like right onto one of these things on his arms. And that's not the only cool thing about this. But his articulation, well, it's shown is kind of like that, and legs. I think it has a knee joint, or knee. They're knee about that much, and knee like below the knee. Its face, like in the show, spins around, especially when he's like worried or excited or something. Let's see if I can get this right. Instead, like moves the like that much. It's also got this little handle on one shoulder and this keypad on the other. I'm not sure what purpose these serve in the show. Anyway, like with Jax, on his back he has same thing as on the front of the beast mode, of the record on the front of the Wheeler Zord. Smash in Japan was called Gorizaki Banana. Just like Jax was known as Usada Lettuce. Anyway, this thing does have a cool feature there. Let's see if I can give you guys a feel of this. That didn't work out like I was hoping. Look at this. I admit it's not the most original idea for a robot figure, but hey, it's worked for years. It's a classic. You don't mess with a classic. Sorry to talk about robots. You gotta have a figure that's got rockets. Speaking of which, if they ever release if they ever adapt Q Ranger, I really hope that the black one's fist can back it off, like it did in the show. And last but not least, we have Cruise, known as Cheetah Nick in the Japanese. Anyway, looking at it from the front, I don't think I need to tell you how he does this. And on the back is the face of his sword, and as you can see, attached to it is a wheel. Also attached to his left arm. It unfortunately does not come off. It's permanently attached. It's like welded in. See there? See right there? Now, anyway, out of all the between the three Beast Bots, this one serves the most function outside of helping pilot the Zord. To demonstrate, I will now transform it into its alt mode. Now, first up, you take the back and flip it over, and you might, depending on your figure, you might have to bend the handlebars a little to get it in there. And then you rotate this, and then you flip these back and flip them around, and place this wrist here into this groove in the wheel thing, and then you peg in the legs using this peg right using this peg right here, and you fold the legs back like so, and you fold the arm back like this, and you have a bike. Admittedly, it's not the best. Oh, it's not the best though. Unfortunately, this is what Hasbro did. And then you can have the you can put the kickstand down. Might some rolling this got some serious back issues. Anyway, next up, we place the Red Ranger and put his hands on the handlebars. Yeah, this is awkward. It's more awkward than trying to put the girl Dino Charge Rangers onto the Dino bike. So it rolls around pretty good. You gotta, every so often you gotta. And there we. All figures are free. I personally believe the cruises by design started doing these toys like last year, and Jax says, the reason I give Smash the best review among these 3 Beast Bots because of the rocket punch. I mean, come on, it's a rocket punch. Can you blame me? Anyway, next time I'll review the Steel Beast Bot figure along with the Silver and Gold Rangers for the show. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe if you do, and until the next time, this has been the Hello Hub. And to thee I say, sayonara.